Hey guys, it's Miss Iris. So today in class, we're going to be doing some graphing practice. But for folks at home, that's going to look a little bit different because you may not have some of the tools that we're using here, graph paper, being able to print some of these things out. So I'm going to show you guys an alternate way you can do this. And at the same time, you're going to learn some skills with Desmos, which is a website that we've used a bunch this year, but we've never really gotten into the graphing part of it. So I think you guys are going to find this still kind of like a useful exercise today. So what you're going to want to do is open up the graphing practice document that I sent you guys in Google Classroom. And then what I'd like you to do is open up a tab and go to desmos.com. And yours may look a little bit different because it's possible that it won't have you logged in, and that's okay. It may bring you to a screen like this. And if it does, what I want you to do is go to Math Tools and go to Graphing Calculator. Now, the idea on the graphing practice, I'm just going to move this over just for a minute. You've got two different options. So you can do either a graph that is just contained within the first quadrant, or you can do one that's in all four quadrants. I'm just going to, just for the heck of it, I'm going to do the 4-quadrant one. I'm not going to do the entire thing, but I'll do enough so you guys can see it. So I'm actually just, because this first set of points is very long, I'm actually not going to start at the beginning, but you will, okay? So when you start, the idea is that you're going to graph each of these points, starting with 0, -18. Then you'll graph -9, -18, and you'll connect those. Folks here at school will do it with a ruler. You guys won't. Obviously, you're going to be using the website to do it. But you're going to have it connect all those points in order, and it will create a picture for you. But each time that it says like line ends, that is like where you're going to stop and like start with a new set of points. So I'm going to do a couple of like these shorter ones so you can see what I mean, how you're going to go about making new sets of lines. So I'm going to start with like this -6, 5 part right here. Okay. So here's how you do it. Let me move that over. Oh, good. I can see everything. Perfect. Okay. So here we are in the graphing calculator. You can zoom out on this so you can see as much of the graph as you want. You can like, if you're on a touch screen, or if you can like use your mouse to zoom in and out, feel free to do that. Okay. So what you're going to do first is come to this plus sign. It's kind of hidden, but it says add item under there. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to select table. Now what's really nice here is for you guys, this is just a matter of typing in the points that you want it to graph for you. So I'm going to type in -6, 5, and it just put that point there. I could zoom in if I really want to see like exactly where it is, but that's fine for now. Okay, and I'm just going to keep typing in a couple of those points, -6, 4. Now you'll see though that it's just creating dots, but I want it to connect those with lines. So here's how you can do that. If you can see this green bubble with those like separate dots, that tells me that it's just creating dots on my screen. I'm going to click and I'm going to hold there. It's not just like a quick click. You have to like click and hold your mouse there. And I'm going to select lines. And now it's going to connect each of my points with a line. Okay, so here we go. So I had -6, 4. I'm just going to keep going in order. -4, 4. There's my next one. -4, 5. Okay, so now it says line ends. So I don't want to connect -4, 5 to the next point in the list, which is -9, 12. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come to that same place, add item, and I'm going to add a new table. And now it's going to start a new set of lines. So here we go. -9, 12. Okay, so now it's creating the next part of my picture. -8, 12. And I'm going to do the same thing. Click and hold. And you can change this so your whole picture is green or black or, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. But I'm going to turn that line feature on. Okay. My next one was -8, 10. When you hit like enter to go down to the next line, it automatically moves you to the cell right underneath. So you have to keep kind of switching back and forth. All right, so I got negative 8, 10, negative 9, 10. Second, just gotta scroll a little bit. Negative 9, 12. Now, if you choose to do this graph specifically, those points that are highlighted in gray, they say to shade those. If you're doing this on paper, I have to see if there's a way to shade things, like a full box on Desmos. So I will get back to you guys on that. All right, so then negative 10, 11, and negative 9, 10. Okay. I wonder what this picture is going to make. All right, and then of course we need to start a new set of lines, so you would create another table. So every time it says line end, you're going to create a new table. You're going to switch it, so that it's going to connect your points with a line like that. Okay, and then I'll just get this next one started, but I think you guys probably have the idea by now. So Desmos is a really handy tool for graphing. It would be nice if we could do everything on paper and you'll get that practice with like finding the points. But this is a close second, I think, and it's a worthwhile tool to learn how to use, I think. So that's kind of the basics for Desmos. Yeah, happy graphing. When you're done, I'm going to have you guys take a snapshot of what your image looked like and upload it to that assignment so you guys can show me what you did. All right. Happy graphing, you guys.